St. Francis de Sales, our heavenly patron, said, "Be it sickness or troubles, even deaths, when it happens as the holy will of God, that is the best that can happen to a person." When something happens as the holy will of God, that is the best that can happen to us, even if it involves troubles, sufferings, and pain, even deaths. My dear sisters and brothers, it is said the holy will of God is the safest place for us to be. The holy will of God is the safest place for me to be. So when I place myself in the holy will of God, then I have no more matters to pray. I only need to pray, "Oh God, your will be done." The entire prayer can be summarized in this form. And that's what Mother Mary prayed when Angel Gabriel announced the good news. "Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, let it be done according to your will." My dear sisters and brothers, when we look at our lives as Christians, our life is full of worries. Who is it who does not have any worry, anxieties? In the Gospel today, several times, Jesus mentions, "Do not be anxious." We can be curious about things. We can be eager to know about things. But anxiety does not bring us any good. And it is here we are called to trust in God. Did God create any of us with our consent? No. He never even consulted us. What should be our gender? What should be my color? What should be my height? What should be the kind of the hair that I have? Nothing. I mean, we are just simply a product of the will of God. God willed us from all eternity and He came to be here on earth. And after we have a little bit grown up, able to think for ourselves, we begin to define the will of God. Are we in a capacity to define the will of God? No. As Christians, our prayer should be, surely we can have our own desires, our wishes, we can bring before God, but ultimately our prayer should be that of surrender. Surrendering totally to the holy will of God. And that is, we can say, the spirituality of maturity. Spirituality of childhood is that where we ask for this and that, this favor and that favor. But we should grow beyond that. And Jesus Himself asks, "Can anyone extend the span of life by one more fraction because one worries?" No. Therefore, my dear friends, let us have the grace, pray for the grace to deeply trust in God. Because when we trust in God, trust in the providence, and using our prudence, moving forward, God will bless us abundantly. And this is also my experience, especially as a missionary in Africa. Many things we ventured into, not because we had all the means required for that, but with deep faith and goodwill, united when we venture into something, I am sure God will provide us the means. One thing we need: patience. Patience, because God has His own timing. My timing is not God's timing. God has His own timing. So in patience and humility, we wait for the blessings of God. Then we don't have to worry about our life, because I do my best and God will act upon me in His own time, in His own manner. With these thoughts, I wish all of us a beautiful celebration of the Eucharist, offering ourselves, all our intentions, and especially all those concerns and worries into the hands of God. Amen.